A warrior lies dying. Hours remain. No one knows the cure. This is the story of Lakshman, the devoted brother of Rama, the seventh avatar of Vishnu. The Ramayana, composed by the sage Valmiki, tells us this tale occurred during the Treta Yuga, an age when gods walked among mortals and choices carried the weight of destiny. Lakshman was not merely a brother, he was the embodiment of absolute loyalty, the one who abandoned kingdom, comfort, and family to follow Rama into 14 years of exile. He was the shield that protected Dharma itself. The war against Ravana raged across Lanka. Arrows fell like rain. Lakshman, fighting alongside Rama against the demon king's generals, was struck by a celestial weapon, the Shakti arrow, forged in the heavens themselves. This was no ordinary wound. The poison spread through his body like darkness consuming light. His eyes closed. His breath became shallow. The healers gathered around him, helpless. They whispered among themselves, "There exists a herb," they said, "a rare plant that grows only on the peaks of the Himalayas, a mountain so distant that mortal men could never reach it in time." Its name? Nobody could remember. Nobody could describe it. The herb existed somewhere in that vast wilderness of stone and snow. But how do you find what you cannot identify? How do you save a life when the cure is a mystery? Hanuman stood before Lakshman's lifeless body, and something shifted in him. Hanuman, the monkey general, the devoted servant of Rama, the symbol of unwavering faith and boundless strength. He did not hesitate. He did not question. In that moment, he made a choice that would echo through eternity. If the herb could not be identified, he would bring every herb on the mountain. If the solution was hidden, he would carry the entire solution. Hanuman leaped skyward. His form expanded to impossible proportions. He flew toward the north, toward the Himalayas, that sacred spine of Bharat where the gods themselves are said to dwell. The wind screamed beneath him. The clouds parted before his power. When he reached those towering peaks, shrouded in eternal mist and snow, Hanuman did not waste time searching. He did not climb from herb to herb, examining leaves and roots. Instead, he embraced an entire mountain, the Dronagiri peak itself, and lifted it into the sky. The earth trembled. Boulders tumbled like pebbles. Forests of ancient trees, every plant that ever grew in that sacred soil, every root and leaf and flower, all of it cradled in his arms as he flew back toward Lanka. Time stopped. Death waited. Hanuman returned. The sages and healers rushed to examine the mountain of herbs. Among thousands of plants, they found it, the miraculous herb, the one that had no name, the one that could not be described. When administered to Lakshman, it worked instantly. Color returned to his face. Breath deepened in his chest. His eyes opened. He lived. The herb had saved him, yes, but it was something far greater that had brought that herb. It was a faith so absolute, a loyalty so complete, that when faced with an impossible problem, Hanuman did not give up. He enlarged his approach. He expanded his thinking. He brought the entire solution. In our modern world, we are taught to be efficient. Find the exact problem. Solve it precisely. Minimize waste. But Hanuman's choice teaches us something different. Sometimes in life, we face challenges where the answer is hidden from us. We don't know the herb. We can't identify the cure. We stand paralyzed by incomplete information. In those moments, Hanuman shows us another way. When you cannot solve the problem with precision, you expand your capacity. You bring more than you think is necessary. You show up with abundance instead of anxiety. You trust that what is needed will reveal itself within what you bring. This is not recklessness. This is faith meeting effort. This is the lesson of the mountain, that sometimes the greatest wisdom lies not in knowing the exact answer, but in bringing such abundance of possibility that the answer cannot help but be found. If this story moved your heart, if these ancient truths call to something within you, subscribe to this channel. We have countless stories of Bharat waiting to transform how you see your own life. Join us.